What's up guys, I'm Alex from Boards, Bikes, and Hikes, and today I'm going to show you how to make a cheap chainstay protector for your mountain bike using simple things that you probably already have around the house. All you're going to need is either electrical tape or zip ties, a pair of scissors, and an old mountain bike inner tube. And that's going to make a chainstay protector that's going to protect your mountain bike from getting chain slap. Chain slap occurs when you're riding your mountain bike down the trails, you've got roots, rocks, all sorts of bumps and chatter. It's going to make your chain bounce up and down. Well, as your chain is bouncing up and down, that's slowly nicking away at your frame, pinging it, just, it's tearing it up, and it's eventually going to chip the paint away and cause an area for possible corrosion. So you want to cover that up and prevent that from happening, and that way your frame's going to last a little bit longer. Aesthetically, it's going to look a whole lot better because nothing I think looks uglier on a bike than chain slap. And overall, having a chainstay protector is going to make your ride quieter as well, because your chain's not going to be hitting the metal of your frame. It's going to be hitting something rubber or a cloth or whatever other alternatives that are out there. I know there's several different options you can buy online. The option that I'm going to make today uses just a bike inner tube, and that's what they use on a lot of rental bike fleets. So if it can hold up for a rental bike fleet, it's going to be great for what I have here. And also, I think it just kind of looks old school, and it reminds me of all my trips to the bike park, and I really kind of like the look of just the inner tube chainstay protector. So this behind me is my 2018 Norco Aurum that I just purchased. It is used, but as you'll see here in just a second when I zoom in, it has quite a bit of chain slap. So we're going to cover that up, get it nice and protected so it's ready to ride this weekend. So, as you can see here, this is my YT GFC. It came stock with this chain guard on, and it's actually held up really well for the past 3 years, and everything still looks pretty much okay on here. Now, you come over here to my new downhill bike. Looks pretty crap, to be honest. It's definitely been ridden hard and abused, so the plan today is to cover that up, make it look a whole lot prettier. It does have one up here, so I'm guessing this one has just fallen off over time. So what we're going to do is cover that up. Alright, so the first step, real simple. We're going to go on and cut the valve off of the inner tube. You're not going to need the valve, it's just going to get in the way. We're going to go on, cut that off, and remove it. Alright, for your next step, simply going to just wipe this area off. That way there's no loose metal shavings or anything like that that's going to be caught up underneath here. Alright, for step 3, what we're going to do is smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. If you could please smash the like button, it'll really help me out, help boost my video up, and I'll be able to keep putting out more content and get it to a larger audience. Alright, so, but the real next step, I am going to cut this inner tube in half. It's simply because it's huge. This is a old 29er tube that I'm not going to need anymore because my GFC is tubeless now. So I'm going to just cut that in half, get some of that excess out of the way, and now is where we're going to put this on the bike. So what you're going to want to do is just simply wrap it around, pull it nice and snug, and you will have to weave it around the chain just so you don't wrap your chain up. Just gonna simply wrap it up and over, keep going, and make sure after each revolution you pull it nice and tight. So now once you get to this point, you're going to pull it nice and tight, and this is where you're going to need either your tape or zip ties. I have had really good luck with electrical tape. I put it on my wife's bike, and I've never had it come unstuck, even though she's ridden in the rain and stuff a couple times. It's been on there for a couple of years, so. But I will probably eventually replace this with zip ties, just to be on the safe side. We're just gonna wrap it right here. Again, make sure everything stays nice and tight. Do a couple more pieces. We will be good to go. Good thing about this, it's not permanent. You can always take it back off. If you don't like it, adjust it, or if for any reason you do need to take it off, super easy to take off and put back on. And there we go. Nice and taped up, all on there. All that chain slap is covered and protected, and I wrapped it pretty thick, so I'm thinking it should be nice and quiet as well. All that's left to do is get the back wheel back on. All right, guys, all I'm gonna do is put the wheel back on this and should be good to go. I'm going racing in Windrock this weekend, long as the weather holds out. Right now it's showing rain. Hopefully we don't get any rain. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I'm gonna try to post as much content as possible. I'm getting ready to change over to a little bit more snowboard heavy content, but I will still be posting mountain bike content as long as, well, heck, I'm still gonna post it even through the winter. So, if you guys like this chain guard, let me know in the comments down below, or if you have another method you think's better or anything I could do better to perfect my technique, let me know that as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video soon.